baby, stay with me.
Sweet love,
and we'll see my arms will hold you, baby. Never leave, 'cause I believe.
Satisfaction, whatever, engagement every time. Loving only you, validation everlasting if you're mine. Well, baby, let me say your sweet love. I got that sugar so sweet. I grab your butt just to rub, and now we burning on that sweet love. Damn, she took a big puff. More where that came from, I could tell you never been in love. That sweet love, yeah, it never run out. Because I love your vibe, I'ma take you down.
Good morning, and welcome back to another vlog. I know. Courtney, how dare you just jump on here in bed to intro a new vlog? How dare you? Where have you, number one, where have you been? Number two, where have you been? Like, how dare you just hop on and tell us good morning, and you're supposed to check in with us? Like, where was the consistency? Like, what happened? Explanation much? Okay, I got you an explanation, but I'm not gonna give you the explanation until Bae comes back with the Starbucks. So just sit tight. We're gonna wait, and then we're gonna come back with this explanation as to why we decided to just stop. And I promise, we will be open about what happened, and everything's fine, but sometimes you have to step back when you realize, like, it's time to step back and follow your heart, follow your instinct. But I'm not gonna say too much. But just give us a chance, and yes, we'll be back with an explanation. Right. Okay.
You gonna add sound at the beginning of that?
Right. And we're back. I got my Starbucks. Okay. So Bae's back.
What's up?
So I told him that we would be explaining what
where the fuck you been?
Yeah. But of course I have to apologize, because I did say that we were going to be consistent, at least me. And that did not happen, because,
well, tell them what happened.
some things were happening mentally, and I could not explain it, and I just didn't want to get on the camera, and I wasn't feeling it.
Right.
You know, I didn't want nothing to be forced or like fake. Like, that's just, to me, that's just doing too much just to say I'm putting a video up. But figured out why. When you come to the root of why, like, why is this happening? Like, you know, you praying and you saying what is going on, and just overall trying to figure out, why am I feeling this way? Why? And everybody, like, has their moments where you just feel helpless and you trying to find the answer. And luckily, it was an easy answer. Like, it was so, it wasn't obvious. Well, at least not obvious to me, but it was an obvious answer. And, like, once, how can I say it? Like, you got the answer, it was easy to understand and figure out how to, like, cope with it and help, like, push myself back to being me. Like, so having that said,
what was the problem? Da, 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 da.
we're pregnant! Yes, guys.
Tell them what you was going through.
So,
They probably like,
besides the fact that your girl didn't want to drink Starbucks, like, at all for, like, a few minutes, I was crying, like, out of nowhere. Out of nowhere.
I didn't know. She didn't know.
And at first, I was like, do I have, like, separation anxiety, like, this bad? Because he had went out of town, guys, and I was literally in here by myself, like,
for what, a week?
A week, like, crying. And I'm just like, what is going on? I called my mom at like 2 o'clock in the morning sometimes, and it was just like, Mom, I don't know what's going on. And my mom would be like, are you pregnant? And I'm like, no, I'm not pregnant. And I'm like literally saying this. But the thing was, we had taken a test and it was negative. So
a few times,
and it was negative. So I don't know. And you could say, oh, it was probably too soon. But no, when you see the timing of the test, like, you'd be like, nah, like something the milk wet and clean. Right. But it was weird because I just felt like I was literally falling into a dark hole, and I just couldn't bounce back from it. And I had talked to my doctor about this, and she was like, maybe you're just dealing with some really bad anxiety. Let's be real, I do have anxiety, but it's not as bad. Like, I feel like everybody has some, right, like everybody deals with some type of anxiety, but this was like bad, guys, like to where I'd be in my car driving and I just burst into tears, like full blown, like crying spell, and I could not stop. It was
okay. Anyways, you was in your car.
And nothing could bounce me back, not even a hug, not nothing. Like, I just cried. And then times that I would try to like hold it in, because I'd be at work and I just couldn't keep it in. And my doctor, like, she was like, we'll get you,
oh, that medication stuff.
Yeah. And
don't do it.
It was a baby dose. I took it, guys, and I felt like I had a moment where I felt like I was in that Temptations movie where it was like psychedelic shock. Like, I felt like I was just like going through it, and I was just like, nah, this ain't it for me, bruh, because I don't like taking medicine. I hate it. I hate taking medication, and that did it for me. But
and it wasn't even helping. He was still crying too.
Yeah, but when it came down to it, how did we find out? Funny story. So, hold on, I gotta put my Starbucks down for this. Hold on, y'all. Came home. I'm eating some Doritos. Like, when I tell you these Doritos taste like steak, lobster, mashed potatoes, the whole shebang. And I was just like, dang, these Doritos are so good. And I look at Corey, I look at Jordan, I look at these Doritos, and I'm just like,
it ain't no way. No way.
I'm like, why do these Doritos taste so good? And then it clicked in my head. I remember the way I was eating Funyuns when I was pregnant with Jordan, and the Funyuns taste like just the best meal I ever had. So I ran in the room with the last test that I had, positive. Corey, come out.
Hold on, babe. I'm playing the game. Leave me alone.
Come here now. Like, I was like, no, now. Like, I was in shock. Because then I got scared because I was like, oh my gosh, what if this is a false positive? They've been negative this whole time, because I literally had just taken a test. And it was negative. So I was like, what the heck? Because the lines were like, boom. It wasn't a faint line, nothing. It was boom. So ended up going to my old job, and I got another test done. Boom. Lines popped up. So
you about to be happy.
We were like, okay, this is cool. Like, Yeah. So we were like, okay, maybe we should jump on now and say something. And I said, no, just from experience, I was like, let me just wait because I want to make it past a certain point and before I, celebrate. And I mean, anything could happen at any moment, but for me, it was a little more personal, and I just wanted to make it past a certain point before I just shared it with the world. And we made it, and I'm so excited to share this with you guys. And I promise I didn't want to just neglect you and just say forget this crap, but your girl was going through it mentally, and I was like, yeah, I cannot just come on here looking like a zombie, like nah, that was not cool. Or coming on crying, because who wants to see that all the time? Like, y'all don't want to just see somebody coming on the camera crying and whining about nothing. But yeah, so that's what's been going on, and yeah.
In regards to the crying thing, I never seen nobody just cry. And then I was asking her like what was wrong, and she couldn't tell me, and it was just like, so you crying and you don't know what's wrong.
And y'all, that's scary.
That's very scary.
It's scary because it's like people look at you like you crazy, because it was like a literal crying spell. And when it happened in public, that's when it was just like, yeah, I need to seek help about this. And don't be afraid to seek help, because a lot of people, well, mainly society, has put this outlook on mental health like it's just so bad, and like you need to be put down like a dog because you're going through something. Like, we're human beings. But if you're going through some type of mental health crisis, please reach out to somebody that you feel comfortable enough to talk to, or even if it's your doctor or someone like your pastor or sister, your brother, your best friend, your husband, your significant other, just do it. Don't hold all that stuff in or feel like you're crazy, because you're not. And if you have to get a little help, like with medication, that is fine. That is fine. Like, if it helps, it helps.
If it don't, stop using it. Simple.
Or give it time.
Oh yeah, give it
time. But I think it's just because I just hate taking pills or taking any type of medication. Like, even for a cold, I won't even take medication. But that's that. And Baby Townsend 2020
is on the way.
Is on the way. And guys, it's a Christmas baby. It's a Christmas baby. But yeah. I don't want to be in the hospital on Christmas. But I'll be happy just to meet my bundle of joy. I'm excited. God bless you. Sorry.
Thank you.
But guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Definitely drop a comment below. Definitely visit my social media for any more updates. And yeah, because I am right now, as of today, 15 weeks. 15 weeks, and I think we find 5 more, and then we find out the gender. I was supposed to find out a while back, but that's another story. Yeah,
baby plan.
Yeah, but
COVID-19
didn't even have anything to do with COVID-19.
That's why they be acting like that.
But if y'all are ready for that and what we plan to do about this gender reveal, stay tuned, and we'll see you guys